Now, right now, as I'm doing this video, the Nio stock price in Hong Kong just closed at 0.9%, right? And this is something that is very, very interesting because you will reflect what we usually see in the New York Stock Exchange on Nio usually reflects the following day on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. But seeing that yesterday, of course, in the markets or US markets, Nio finished or ended the day down over 2%, and we see Hong Kong finishing the day on a green. It means that obviously, look, man, Hong Kong, it's seeing that whatever happened to Nio, of course, to Nio in terms of finishing the day down 2.8% on the New York Stock Exchange, or down over 2% in the New York Stock Exchange, was unjustified, right? Which is something that is good, and it gives me the confidence that today, when the US markets open, we're going to see, of course, Nio doing the most, which is something that is great. I mean, you will see that we finished the day exactly at $4.50 yesterday in the US markets, and after hours, the Nio stock price was just around at that share price. But seeing, like I said, Hong Kong finishing on a green, something that gives us the confidence to say that we will do very, very well. I mean, if you look at the other EV stocks yesterday, Leoro finished down 0.5%, $25.59 was the share price. Xpeng was one of the stocks that were on a green, or that ended the day on a green, up 2.2%, $19.29 was the share price. Rivian down 2%. $12.15 was the share price. Now with Rivian today, I think it might be the drop might be a lot, or it might fall down quite sharply due to the earnings they reported, I think, yesterday. But I think we'll just discuss that on a separate video. Lucid up 0.4%, $2.42 is the share price. Zika down 0.1%, $28.34 was the share price yesterday. Tesla down 0.1%, $308.72 is the share price. Now, something, like I said, very interesting is that, look, in as much as Nio years finished on a red yesterday, down 2%, but the HK market, or the Hong Kong market, when it opened or when it ended, Nio ended on a green, which obviously is a very good thing, right? Like I said, we usually see what happens in the US market being portrayed the following day on the Hong Kong, in the Hong Kong market. But this time around, we are seeing something different because, look, Nio, it is a company that fundamentally it continues growing stronger because of the products that they just recently launched, like the Onvo L90, which we have spoken a lot about, right? I mean, that product has made the share price of Nio to recover so well in a way that obviously we get to see a lot of investors, even those that have sold Nio previously, coming now and say that, look, this indeed shows that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And knowing that Nio and Onvo already had prepared over 20,000 cars for deliveries, it is something that is great, something that is exciting, and it makes me to want to load the boat. So I am happy, I'm excited. Share price wise, I know Nio might not be where we want it to, but I'm believing that Nio will do very well in terms of the share price this year. The more we sell good is the more Nio will do very, very well. And knowing that Nio production, they are also ready, I think you and me can agree that, look, blue sky is indeed coming, because if Nio has already produced 20,000 and put them aside, we can understand that since the launch, in fact, since the whole of last week, them producing more, it means that probably they've produced, in terms of meeting the demand, they are there, right? Meaning that for the next probably 3 months, they won't, 3-4 months, they won't have any problems with delivering their cars to those that have placed their orders of the Onvo L90. It means that whoever is still placing their order right now, chances are very high that they will get their cars before probably Q4, because Nio is ready. Nio production, because Nio is ready, and it's again going to take production to the next level. You will know that F3 factory is kicking in around September, which is going to make, of course, things which is going to even make things, which is going to even improve further on the production capacity for Nio, and we look forward to that. I mean, it is always good to say, look, man, Nio, it's a company that right now, in terms of deliveries, it has improved. It is doing very well. The video that I covered on about Goldman Sachs yesterday, that video, it's very important that you note that the sentiment for Goldman Sachs, they've not actually they've not commented on the Onvo L90 since the launch, the official launch of, which was last week on Thursday. That sentiment was taken or was published. That sentiment was done towards the end of June, and it was only made available right now, right? Or we only saw it right now. So they are still to comment after the Onvo L90. We are still yet to see if they believe that Xpen will do or will outsell, of course, Nio because of their products. I really want to hear what they have to say about the Onvo L90, because look, that model is taking China by storm, and that's a fact. So right, but so let's wait and let's see what they hear post the Onvo L90 launch, and I can guarantee you the sentiment is going to change, because remember, before their sentiment that I spoke about yesterday, which was before even the pre-launch of the Onvo L90, they had upgraded Nio from sell to neutral, to say that they are not sure when Nio or how Nio will perform. So that's why they were neutral. But now I can guarantee you that they are going to, their next sentiment should be upgrading Nio from neutral to buy, based off what they are, or based off what we are seeing onto the Onvo L90, which is absolutely great, something that is very, very exciting. So my dear friends, me, I'm happy, me, I'm excited, and like I said, I thought I'd quickly come and give you these latest developments of what we are seeing in terms of the share price. Because look, share price, in as much as yes, we talk about the fundamentals, which are very, very important. A lot of the new investors, especially those that have been on this stock for quite some time, we all want the share price to, of course, recover to double digits, and I think Onvo will play a huge role in helping us get to that level. And I look forward, my dear friends, I look forward, and yeah, blue sky is coming. Remember, those people that are thinking that, of course, the kind of sales that we are seeing onto the Onvo L90, very soon they will cool off, or the orders inflows won't be as massive. Those people are also forgetting that even when that happens, remember that in Q4 the Onvo, there's still one more model that Onvo needs to launch this year, called the L80, which price wise it's going to be cheaper than the Onvo L90. It's going to be a 5-seater SUV, and I can guarantee you that it's also going to bring in some massive heat into, of course, the family oriented, into the market as a whole of SUVs. I think we need to still brace ourselves for what's coming. I mean, Onvo L60, it's a beautiful car with great technology, but Onvo L80, it's supposed to be or to look much better than the Onvo L60 from the features, technology, and the beauty, right? I think the beauty of the Onvo L80 is going to be even much better than how the L60 looks. I mean, L60 is a very beautiful SUV, right? Truth be told, L60 is a beautiful SUV, but I think L80 is even going to take it to the next level. That when that level comes, trust me, my dear friends, orders are going to explode once again. I think, if honestly, if I'm to look, I think when looking at the order book for the Onvo L90, I'm quite certain that we already have got 50,000 in the bag, right? We already have got a minimum of 50,000 orders logged in. I can guarantee you that. And we can be able, or Nio can be able, to deliver all those 50,000 cars of Onvo before December, before end of December, before Christmas. And this, my dear friends, something that is great, right? Because right now the inflows of what we are going to see from the L80, my dear friends, it's also going to obviously take Q4 to the next level, which is why I told you that there is a massive potential of us seeing the Onvo brand selling easily 30,000 on a minimum in Q4, because of these models that are there, the models that are coming. People love Onvo, people love these models, and there's no way that, of course, Onvo, we will Onvo sales are going to slow down because look, man, these cars come with some massive technology, and it is expected. Even Nio themselves expect Onvo to sell more than Nio because of the price range, right? Obviously, I mean, it caters for more, or it has got quite a number of people that can afford this. It is like a mass market car, but of high quality, right? Let's not forget that quite a number of people in China can afford the Onvo sub brands, from the L90, I mean, from the L60 to the L90, quite affordable. And this is why, in terms of volumes, sales is going to sell more than Nio. This is why I believe that Onvo is going to take us to the next level. Yes, Nio is there. Nio will still continue selling well, but Onvo, it's a major key for Nio, because without Onvo, we don't get to see profitability, unfortunately. But with Onvo and Firefly, these two brands will help us get to the next level. So yeah, my dear friends, before this video becomes too long, I thought I'd come and quickly give you this quick update. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Takes me some time to make videos like this. See you on the next one. That is all from me, and God bless you all.